please advance the colors. Ava Asbury will now give our invocation.
Good evening. Please bow your heads. Most gracious and loving God, we are grateful for the privilege of being in your presence on this occasion. Lord, we thank you for this opportunity to celebrate the foundations of the great democracy laid by our forefathers. And we ask you that you grant us the same courage and wisdom that you granted them so many years ago. Guide our hands to carry out your will and all things to work towards a greater good. We ask all this in your name and say thank you. Amen. Thank you.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Jasmine Matheny will now sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
Good afternoon, beautiful ladies. It is my honor to introduce Ms. Brenda Miller, Circuit Clerk of Ohio County. Ms. Miller was elected in 1999. She is responsible for maintaining jury duty records and scheduling jurors for trials in both circuit and magistrate courts. Ms. Miller handles and processes all court actions filed in Ohio County in circuit and family courts, including civil and criminal, as well as juvenile, abuse, neglect, and domestic violence actions. During her tenure as circuit clerk, her clerk was the first in the state of West Virginia to seat a mass litigation jury panel from 3 counties and was the first court in West Virginia to microfilm and digitize all order books back to the 1800s and to upload a server for easier access for staff and the public. Brenda's West Virginia Supreme Court Committee appointments include liaison circuit clerk for 9 northern West Virginia counties and the Fatality Review Board. She serves on the Language Access Advisory Committee and is a member of the Wheeling Chamber of Commerce and the Wheeling Lions Club, and is involved with the WVU Children's Hospital, Sisters of St. Joseph, and the Fraternal Order of Police. Ms. Miller has taught county government at Rhododendron Girls State since 2000. Because of her commitment and dedication to our program, she too was made an honorary citizen in 2013. At this time, I will turn the program over to Ms. Miller to begin our official swearing in of our new Rhododendron Girls State 2016 government officials.
Well, you all look very nice out there today in your white with your red flowers. Very nice. All right, I get the privilege to not only teach county government and elections running for office each year, but I get the privilege and honor to see who ran for office and lucky enough to sit behind me today. So I think that's great. Your theme this year was rising up to be your best. How do you do that? What do you do? I hope some of my talks on running for office got a few of you excited and wanting to run for office, and those that didn't run for office decided to help someone else. That's excitement. I like to hear that and see that. How do you accomplish the task of rising up to be your best? Is it something you do alone, or do you help each other? Women helping women, working together as a team. It's more difficult for women in this world, so I think it's wonderful if you can help each other to succeed. The theme of rising up to be your best is the theme for the week. But the goal of Girls State isn't just for the week. It's for you to take home with you and continue working on it, developing your skills, nurturing it to become your very best. Your most difficult challenges lie ahead. You need to do something in life that will make you proud of yourself and your accomplishments. Let me give you a few ideas on how to get this started and on track. You need to find something in your life that makes you want to get out of bed every morning. That's difficult some days. It will make life worthwhile. You need to do something that you can be passionate about, harder than anyone else. You need to make good choices and enjoy whatever you choose to do in life. Don't waste your time. Get started soon. Learn something new every day. The people around you are a wealth of knowledge, so surround yourself with smart people. Develop your skills with education. You can never have too much education in life. Develop your leadership skills. Those are very important with our work today. Be a team player. That's hard for a lot of people. So you need to work together. Motivated. Be positive in all of your thinking, and that will show in your actions. Make a difference in other people's lives. Get involved in your community. Volunteer. Make things better not only for yourself, but others. Be a good role model, like the counselors here this year. They attended last year. They had fun. They wanted to come back and help you this year. Be a good role model and mentor other girls. Look around this room. Each of you can be a future leader. Each of you. In the state or in the nation. In closing, to rise up to be your best, work hard, choices, be on, take care of them, earn their respect. And at that time, you will have pride in your work and your accomplishments. So ladies, what do you intend to do with the rest of your life? Let's get started. So it's time to swear in our officers for today. I'm excited. All right. Now, as I call your name, please come up here and join me. We're going to put your hand on the Bible and then raise your right hand. All right. For President of the Senate, Cheyenne Arbogast. State your name.
I, Cheyenne Arbogast,
Do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
to faithfully discharge the duties
to faithfully discharge the duties
of President of the Senate,
of President of the Senate,
and I will protect and defend
and I will protect and defend
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
to the best of my skill and
to the
judgment.
best of my skill and judgment. Thank you.
Thank you. Speaker of the House, Isabel Murfakre. Put your left hand there. Okay. I, and state your name,
I, Isabel Murfakre,
do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
to faithfully discharge the duties
to faithfully discharge the duties
of Speaker of the House,
of Speaker of the House,
and I will protect and defend
and I will protect and defend
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment. Thank you.
Now, we are going to swear in the Senate and House of Delegates. So if all of you ladies could rise for me. Please raise your right hand. I, and state your name, do solemnly promise to faithfully discharge the duties of Senate and House of Delegates, and I will protect and defend the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you. Whew. All right. I would like to ask the Commissioner of Agriculture, Cassandra Stout, to come join me. Raise your right hand. Your other right. You're close. I have a little cheat sheet here. Okay. I, and state your name,
I, Cassandra Stout,
do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
to faithfully discharge the duties
to faithfully discharge the duties
of Commissioner of Agriculture,
of Commissioner of Agriculture.
and I will protect and defend
I will protect and defend
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment.
I would like to introduce Sonia Harris as auditor and ask her to come forward. Sonia, raise your right hand. I, and state your name,
I, Sonia Harris,
do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
to faithfully discharge the duties
to faithfully discharge the duties
of auditor,
of auditor,
and I will protect and defend
and I will protect and defend
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment.
Your new treasurer, Sarah Victory. Please come and join me. Raise your right hand. I, and state your name,
I, Sarah Victory,
do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
to faithfully discharge the duties
to faithfully discharge the duties
of treasurer,
of treasurer,
and I will protect and defend
and I will protect and defend
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment. Thank you.
I'd like to ask Devani Workman to join me. She is your new Attorney General. Sorry. Devani. Excuse me, we'll get it right. All right. All right, Attorney General, please raise your right hand. I, and state your name,
I, Devani Workman,
do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
to faithfully discharge the duties
faithfully discharge the duties
of Attorney General,
of Attorney General,
and I will protect and defend
and I will protect and defend
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment.
Your new Secretary of State is Andrea Idler. Please join me. I, and state your name,
I, Andrea Idler,
do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
that I will faithfully discharge the duties
that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of Secretary of State,
of Secretary of State,
and I will protect and defend
and I will protect and defend
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment. Thank you.
Your new Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Aaron Guy. Raise your right hand, Aaron, and your left. All right. I, and state your name,
I, Aaron Guy,
do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
to faithfully discharge the duties
to faithfully discharge the duties
of Chief Justice of the Supreme Court,
of Chief Justice of the Supreme Court,
and I will defend and protect
and I will defend and protect
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment.
And I would like to ask the other four justices to rise when I call your name. Taylor Graham, Rachel Flanagan, Sadie Hackworth, and Taylor Miller. I hope I got those good. All right. So ladies, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, and state your name,
I, Taylor Miller,
do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
to faithfully discharge the duties
to faithfully discharge the duties
of Justices of the Supreme Court,
of Justices of the Supreme Court,
and I will protect and defend
and I will protect and defend
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment.
All right. I would like to invite the 2016 Rhododendron Girls State Governor up to be sworn in for office, Mariah Daffron. Ready? All right, raise your right hand. All right. I, and state your name,
I, Mariah Daffron,
do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
that I will faithfully discharge the duties
that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of Governor,
of Governor,
and I will protect and defend
and I will protect and defend
the Constitution of Rhododendron Girls State
the Constitution and judgment. Thank you.
All right, Mariah, I am going to turn over this podium to you. Let's congratulate your governor again.
Good afternoon, ladies. It is my distinct honor to be standing in front of all of you today. To begin, I think that more than just a few people and organizations need to be recognized for their passion for this program and for each and every one of us Girls State citizens. The American Legion Auxilary has been dedicated to this those who wish to delve further into their communities, familiarize themselves with the ever-developing bodies that govern our beautiful state, and most importantly, build confidence in themselves that they can take back to their hometowns. It is through the veterans that have served for God and country who allow us to be free and to be individuals. Without the many veterans who sparked inspiration for the American Legion Auxiliary to be created, or the two figureheads of the Girls State program, I would not have had the opportunity to build relationships with you acclimated ladies this week. To Director Michelle Serbaugh, we thank you for the time and effort that you have put into this program to expand the knowledge of each and every one of us and to make us feel comfortable in what soon became my home. Thank you to the remaining plethora of Girls State staff, including but not limited to the lovely American Legion Auxiliary ladies that ran our day-to-day processes, the senior and junior counselors that always provided us with laughter and support, the Wheeling Jesuit University staff who never failed to provide us with a great stage setup and fabulous meals, and our two state troopers who provided us with honorable flag ceremonies and a constant sense of security. I'd also like to recognize our numerous speakers who shared their stories with us this week. I cannot thank them enough because there cannot be a price put on true inspiration. However, I'd like to take the time to thoroughly thank my opponent, Ava, for all her hard work this week. She is intelligent, an excellent dancer, and everything in between. I am truly humbled by her ability to speak so eloquently on the topics at hand during her campaign, debates, and speeches. I am more than honored to have ran against such a competitive and beautiful candidate who represented the Federalist Party excellently. So once again, thank you, Ava, for proving to be such a deserving, passionate, and competitive opponent. I know you'll be an inspirational leader in the medical field because you've already been such an inspiration to me. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to personally thank the citizens sitting in front of me today. Trust is an important virtue, and it's difficult to give to somebody you have only known for 4 days. Yet you trusted me to represent the 2016 RGS community throughout the next year, and I am so thankful for your courage, your intelligence, and of course, your immense support for every other single lady in this community. I believe that this session of girls came together so beautifully, and I am so proud to be the poster child for the relationships that you have established this week. As the rising governor, I have already been honored to sign off on 2 bills created by the House of Delegates and the Senate, of which I am proud to announce are extremely powerful bills with the potential to have a lasting effect on communities across the state. I am confident that each and every one of you has been encouraged by a friendship that has budded from Girls State, and I hope you take that encouragement that you received back to your communities so that you can make our state just that much stronger. Because one of the main lessons that I have taken away from this week is, to quote Vincent van Gogh, that great things are done by a series of small things brought together. So I encourage you all to go out and look for your own pathways by which you can improve our state little by little. I know it can be done because I have witnessed this session accomplish so many great things this week. We made friends in a place that was initially dominated by intimidation.
We prepared beautiful ceremonies, speeches, campaigns, and talents in such a short amount of time. We held the first ever governor candidate debate, which will hopefully be carried on and will add to the legacy that is the 2016 Rhododendron Girls State Session. We created and defended party platforms that mean something to this state and to this nation. And very importantly, we made a difference in the lives of many living veterans through our community service project that provides support for retired military ladies and gentlemen during this holiday season. Each and every one of you has accomplished so much, regardless of your title. My message to you is to truly recognize that and give yourselves the credit that you deserve. I fully plan to take the pride that Girls State has given to me for my state and country back to my community, and I hope that you ladies plan to do the same, because this 2016 session will always be unique in the most positive fashion, and that I can promise you. John Bender, from one of my favorite movies, The Breakfast Club, once said, "Screws fall out all the time. The world is an imperfect place." However, it is our job as strong ladies, intelligent women, patriotic community members, and soon-to-be Girls State graduates to pick these screws up off the ground and to do our very best to put them right back into place. Always keep in mind your effect on others and your effect on the community, and regardless of whether you stray away from your home state down the road, always remember where you came from, and never forget that we are, and for always and forever will be, Girls State girls. Thank you once again for allowing me to be a part of this group of not just friends, but sisters. And I truly believe that each of you has risen above your personal challenges and will continue to be your very best you. Thank you for your time.
Good afternoon, esteemed ladies of Girls State. It is an unimaginable privilege to have served as governor this week. I'm sorry. And to be standing here before you again today. I do not have enough time here to adequately communicate the profound impact that each experience I've had with the Rhododendron Girls State and the American Legion Auxilary has had on me. Ladies of the American Legion Auxilary, please know that I have the utmost respect and admiration for each of you, and that you have invariably changed my life. The opportunities afforded to me by your organization have taught me incredible lessons about kindness, humility, gratitude, and sacrifice. Serving as the governor of this amazing program has been the most inspiring and humbling experience, and as such, I thank you, American Legion Auxiliary members and volunteer staff who work tirelessly for us to be here, and commend you for your often under-recognized dedication. Your commitment to honoring our servicemen and women is an emboldening influence and a constant reminder of their devotion to God and country. It is because of our veterans that we have the freedom to be here, and I am personally thankful for each person who has served and all of their loved ones. I am also eternally grateful to our two directors, Mrs. Michelle Serbaugh and Dr. Rosemary Thomas, not only for fearlessly leading this program, but also for being amazing role models for me and all of the girls who have gotten to be here. All of the hard work and heart you have poured into this program has not gone unnoticed by me, I assure you. Your staff and counselors that I've been so privileged to work with this week have provided so much guidance, love, and enthusiasm to the program, and I am proud to have been one of the junior counselors along. It has been an honor to work under my senior counselor, Tristan Quinn, who is my fellow Marion County junior counselor, Kate Dye, has inspired me by being quick to help, to guide, and to always pick up the slack. I've been inspired by the Wheeling Jesuit University staff and their commitment to making our week here possible, because they certainly do not have to agree to host us. And I'm thankful for Matt always giving me music when I stand up here and ask him and he's not ready. To the Girls State girls who gave me the honor of being elected governor last year, I thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I know you cannot understand how much your faith in me has impacted me. I hope I have served you well and been the voice and representation you deserve. You entrusted an incredible responsibility and honor to me. I would not have grown into who I am today without you. Your support has motivated me to be my very best me. It would be a disservice not to tell you all that without the support of my family, I would not have even made it to Girls State as a citizen, let alone be fortunate enough to return this year as governor. It has been amazing getting to witness your journey here, Rhododendron Girls State Girls of 2016, and I wouldn't trade this experience for anything. I am excited that I saw you grow and step out of your comfort zone, meet new people, and try new things. I am proud of every girl that ran for any office because that takes courage. I'm sure that no matter the outcome of your election, you gained something valuable from your campaign, and you will carry that with you forever. It was inspiring to watch these elections, and I especially commend the two gubernatorial candidates on excellent campaigns. Ava, I congratulate you for your hard work and your courage in running for governor. I am confident that you have an incredibly bright future ahead of you. Mariah, congratulations on being given the breathtaking, life-changing responsibility of being governor of Rhododendron Girls State. I know that you too have an amazing future ahead of you. This office is the greatest honor I have ever had, and I'm excited for you to share in that. This program is awe-inspiring in so many ways, and I'm thankful to be a part of the family that it has created. This is a family I love, and I am thrilled to know that each of its members will become great leaders and even better people. Thank you for welcoming me and allowing me the honor of being a part of your family. Today, though, I will leave you with the reminder that I believe in each of your abilities to make a positive impact on the world. I believe that Girls State has set you on that path. I believe that you are all 212 degrees hot. I believe that there is a beach full of struggling starfish waiting for you to come toss them back in. I can step down with the confidence that you will live up to these expectations. So I bid farewell to the great privilege of being your governor, and thank you all for everything.